what I read right now, reading their names and welcome into here to bring us so much blessing.
In a world of rising conflict and disconnection, sacred spaces offer stillness, healing, and peace. This is the story of one monk's lifelong journey to plant seeds of sacred presence in America through ancient Bhutanese temples and stupas. Karma Namgyel Rinpoche was born in Paro, Bhutan in 1964. Shortly prior to his birth, the 16th Karmapa of Tibet traveled to Bhutan, where Karma Rinpoche's pregnant mother met the Karmapa and received his blessing. He was then born on Chokhor Duchen, the anniversary of Buddha's first turning of the wheel of Dharma. Given his auspicious birth, he was proclaimed Karma Rinpoche, the emanation or reincarnation of the founder of the Drupka Kaigyu lineage of Vajrayana Buddhism. At the age of 7, he entered Paro Dzong Monastery and began rigorous training in ritual, dance, chant, healing, and divination. He became steeped in the living traditions of Bhutanese Vajrayana Buddhism. After 9 years of advanced study in Nepal, Karma Namgyel Rinpoche came to the U.S. in 1996 with little English and little money, but with a deep intention to bring Bhutan's sacred wisdom to the West.
My name is three names. Before was Lama Karma, and then they call Karma Rinpoche, and now it's a Khenpo Rinpoche, Khenpo Karma also. And I'm from, really I am a lineage holder of the Pema Lingpa. My dad is from the eastern, we call East Bhutan, Pumtang. So I'll be a monk age 6 and stay 25 years in Bhutan, Parozong, and then 1988 I went to the Nepal and studied there 9 years. And after there 9 years, in that time I was one of the organizers of the Nyingma Minlom World Peace Ceremony in Bodh Gaya.
And what brought you to the United States?
Actually, why I'm coming here in the United States was, first of all, I owned, my family owned temples. And when I'm in Bodh Gaya, dealing with the Western, again, Tatan Tuku have students over 25 or 60 sometimes 100. They come there. So those are all our sponsors. And they show me the picture of the California and United States, how beautiful they are. And then I talk about my temple in Bhutan. And they told me, if you come here, they can support and help. At that time, people are really generous, and they really wanted to help to build my temples there. And for that, then I decided to say I like to study English also to here, and then I can do my own things to support the temples. But
In 2004, Rinpoche founded the Drupka Mila Center in Longmont, Colorado, the first Bhutanese Drupka Kaigyu Dharma Center in the United States.
so until Drupal Mela Center has started, I work hard, teach. I opened the shop, Dharma shop, like a Dharma shop. I sell tankas, bell.
You worked at a wheelchair
Yes, I was
manufacturer.
manufacturing in the wheelchairs, wild oats and the fast food, and
Oh, you worked at Wild Oats.
yes, and then I worked to the Boulder Community Hospital.
Oh.
Boulder Community Hospital as a medical record, keeping the record of the medicals. And after that, same time medical record, then I opened my shop there, small shop. And then it's also in somebody's space. I rented a little bit, started there. So worked in the shop. Then I quit the job. Then I focused on the shop and the rental, big space and the open. So then my view is want to build temple in United States. Then I was working, and don't know how to find sponsors. And I think work hard, do business, save money. Then 2004, I opened the Dharma Center. In 2006, I bought the property. And I have a mailing list, everything, because when I have a shop, people come to buy the incense. Sometimes I have a half hour teaching, sometimes 1 hour teachings. And people buy tankas, people buy singing bowls and bell anthologies and rebus and so many different things. And I design clothing like that.
Wow.
In Thailand. A lot of people, first time in Boulder, so a lot of people buy those books. And then I sell carpets. So that income, all save and put the down payment to buy the land and the home.
According to Rinpoche, stupas and temples are more than just monuments. A stupa is a mandala of peace. It is a sacred vessel filled with mantras, relics, and prayers to transform the collective karma of humanity and bring harmony to the land. Bhutan's peacefulness is no accident. It is surrounded by huge nations, China and India, but it is protected by thousands of these structures, each placed on the land with great intention. After years of effort, Rinpoche accomplished what many thought impossible. He brought groups of 8 to 11 Bhutanese temple artisans to the United States, staying here on religious visa with the intention to bring sacred Bhutan to the West. Despite immense visa, financial, and logistical challenges, and Bhutan almost being red-listed by the current administration, this group is currently here in the USA, and it's a miracle. They are traveling now primarily in Colorado, Oregon, and Washington State. These are states that the Rinpoche says reminds him of Bhutan. Each artisan that he has brought with him has decades of experience in specific crafts, from stone carving to wood carving, to tanka painting, to clay sculpture, to weaving, and other temple crafts and practices. Every work that they create with compassion. And together, this June 2025, through many amazing synchronicities and many donations, they built a 10-foot stupa, the first Bhutanese stupa, in Ashland, Oregon, at the site of a sacred spring at the Jackson Well Springs.
You may wonder, how did this all come together? That we have a gorgeous stupa from Bhutan here to bless Southern Oregon, the Well Springs, all of Oregon, all of the country, all of the world. Well, it started many, many decades ago. It started with Jerry running an emergency room in the hospital for over 40 years. It started with Karma Rinpoche, who's also a Gempo and a Lama, doing hundreds of thousands of mantras, becoming monk of the year, becoming a chant master, becoming a dance master, getting empowerments in all three lineages, meeting with all the top Buddhist teachers on the planet.
And in just 3 weeks, with their hands and with their hearts, Rinpoche led a consecration of this stupa with all the community together, singing prayers of peace together. In a time of war, division, and natural disasters, sacred spaces like stupas offer protection and peace. These sacred spaces counteract fear and hatred, and they ground positive intention in physical form.
And then my view was thinking to build 108 stupas, if I can do this one.
108 stupas.
It's around here, stupas. Stupa is our mind. So mind is very steerable. Mind thinks, mind will do it. Body will do it, right? So mind is the most important in whole this body. The stupa is the mind.
It represents the mind.
Mind, yes. So if you make our mind strong enough to the positive, then it will stay ever. Nobody can change this. It's my mind. You cannot change my mind. I cannot change your mind. You do. So my mind is this one, stupa. So nobody can change that stupa. So that's why I built the stupa here and then temple in the United States. Also, one thing is the design of this one is our Drupa lineage.
Rinpoche's dream is to build 108 stupas across the USA, similar to a project of 108 stupas that were built by the Queen of Bhutan in Bhutan. This creates a network of peace inspired by Bhutan's ancient traditions. Each stupa is built with the intention to balance the 4 elements, to protect the land from war and negative energies. And every aspect of them is filled with layers of prayers of compassion, and they are filled with sacred, meaningful objects from the community.
Is this Bhutan music?
In their time here, which hopefully is the next 3 to 6 years, communities like Ashland can host this group, sponsor the building of a stupa, or just simply you can donate to support these artisans who are here to create positive energy and positive exchange between the U.S. and Bhutan. So your support will go a long way. It will help this group's travel costs and living expenses while here in the USA, and also preserves an ancient tradition, bringing peace to our communities and creating sacred spaces for future generations. Learn more, donate, or host a stupa by visiting these websites: drukpamilacenter.com, or you can Venmo directly to Rinpoche himself. And if you would like to host the building of a stupa, you can email us at admin@arc11.org. ARC11.org is a nonprofit that stands for Artisans for Reciprocal Culture, building a better future for humanity.
Koda Chüge chen cho zambu chi da wa ki da ko na da su ju rai shu chü lai ti chi su wa ta vi tu da su ga du ne bi sa chu su ye da e ba da zhe xi wa da ju da zhe xi bi wa zhe du su xian jian ne ba ji